Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Just earlier today, I made this and it was over under with the red, but I wasn't happy with the blue that intersected. So I'm going to try it. So I'm just going to start all over and I'm going to hit P to put that in the center of the page. I'm going to go to Object and convert it to a curve, which is Control Q. I'm going to take my shape tool and I'm going to select it. Instead of going up here, I can just right click and go add a node. I'm going to take away those two nodes. I'm going to make my nudge factor like 2 inches, get my shape tool, get on that node and use the up arrow key, get on that node and use the down arrow key. Now I'm going to go ahead and select all these inner nodes, not the tips, and go to Windows, Dockers, and Corners. That's what the first video was actually about. And I changed it from 1 to 2 so it looked pretty cool. Now what I want to do is make it thicker, make it quite a bit thicker. And then I'm going to go to Object, convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. And then I'm going to go up to Effects in Contour. I'm going to contour the outside 1/4 of an inch. And if you notice, it did the inside and the outside because it's an object. You know, and that might be a little bit too much. So let's go like 0.15 with the contour. That'll work. I'm going to go ahead and break the contour apart so it won't give me any problems later, which is Control K. Control D to duplicate it and rotate it 90 degrees. Then I'm going to take my rectangle and hit P. Grabbing the shape tool, I'm going to not hold anything down and just round off the corners. I'm going to make it, I wish I would remember what thickness of line I made it. I think it was like, that's too thick. You know what? I can check. Well, you know, so it's that distance right there. So let's make it 24 points. I think that'll work. Go up to Object, convert the outline to an object, left click, right click, and then contour it. Now, if you remember from the first video, I wanted the other kind of angle, so I rotate it 45 degrees, which really doesn't matter. But I'm going to use this same color scheme, but I'm going to think about the spacing. So I'm going to get the blue first, and I'm going to start right there on that one. Well, let me do the blue first. Let me zoom in here. So I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to go right to there, to there. Now, I just really want a space on the blue. First of all, what I do want to do before I forget, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to group this together so I can get rid of it all at one time in a minute. And there's several ways you could do this. But if you look, the blue is all the way to the spot. So I'm going to put it to that spot, but I'm going to leave that space. But on this one, on the other spots, I'm not going to leave the space. I'm going to fill in all the spaces. I just want that space there. Now on the other side of the blue, you know what, I didn't fill in, I filled in that spot I shouldn't have. Let me back up here. So that is what's going to be green. So I need to just fill in that spot, leaving that one open. That's the under part. So this one goes over, so I'm going to fill in all the spots. This is almost something that would be maybe easier to do with the virtual segment delete key. And then we need to go underneath this one. But I want the blue spot. And then it goes all the way to there, but I'm gonna leave that. Now, because I grouped everything together, I can grab just the blue and weld it. Now I'm gonna, instead of red, because I've got red lines, I'm gonna move this a little closer so I can see it. And I'm going to use green this time because we got the red lines that might interfere. And I'm going to look at it closer. The red stops there, goes over that one and under that one. So it's going to be green this time. I'm going to start right there. And because that's a crossover, I want to do all of them. And then that one's going to go under the other one. So I'm going to hit there and there and there. This one's going over. And then all the way down there. The only ones I really cared about were these two spots right here, if my theory is right. Now, you remember I said I could nudge, let's make this thing like 9 inches, and let's nudge this group out of the way. And let's control, you know what, I didn't weld the blue or the green. So I'm going to grab the green and weld it, move the blue back. I'm going to grab them both, Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, Alternate C to have it rotate the 90 degrees, Control D, Control D. So it's exactly the same as I did before, except for I kind of like this idea. It just kind of, so this one's going over, under, and then, you know, I could have, and because I've nudged, I can nudge this back, and I could go different, just a different scenario, and go blue on that one and that one, and then on this one go this way, and on this one go this way, and on this one go this way. Now I still can nudge my lines out of the way, and look at that. That was kind of my objective. And you could really do the same thing on the other lines too, but they're already going over and under, so I don't really think it matters. So that's a pretty cool look. And that all started because somebody asked, now look at that, those lines you can see, it's because I didn't weld them together. So the green is welded, hopefully. Well, I got different parts, but I could very easily weld those lines together. You know what, let's just do that. Go up to Object Group and Ungroup. And let's take the blue and move it out of the way. Take the blue, take the blue, take the blue. We're going to have to get this, well, see, I got blue interior, but if I come from the interior, it's going to put those blues there. Now I can get rid of the black box for a second. And let's nudge these greens out of the way. For some reason, it like I had 2 copies. But I can grab all these blues now and weld them and then put these back. I guess we didn't have, yeah, there's 2 copies. Don't really need them. And then take the blue and put it back, and then put our black box effect. Well, okay, the other copy that I deleted was part of that green that I actually needed. Now we can move this blue back and put it right there. Not too bad for my first try. See, those lines are gone. And it gives, to me, a lot more detail. Anyway, and that all started because somebody wanted to know how to draw that first shape. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.